Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Dan the T-Shirt Guy, and welcome to the Never Show, the only show at lemon-scented limes, lest I forget. And yes, it's Wednesday, so it's time to review the movies. Yep, it's time to whip out that celluloid and give it the old once-over. And today's movie is 10 Cloverfield Lane. Let's do all the boring stuff first. I know you guys, some of you don't like this. I feel that as a proper movie reviewer, you got to cover cast and production and stuff because that's important. It's all part of what being a movie reviewer is. Okay, without further ado and without further digression, director was Dan Trachtenberg, Mary Elizabeth Winstead as Michelle, and John Goodman as Howard. John Goodman was ultra dark in this. There was some sinister stuff going on with this guy, the character he's playing. It was severely sinister. Mary Elizabeth Winstead as Michelle. I really felt for her. John Gallagher is Emmett. He's kind of the unwitting foil. And the way he goes out in this movie is not the most preferable way you'd want to do it. Douglas Griffin as driver, Suzanne Cryer as Leslie, Bradley Cooper as the voice of Ben. Whatever you did, Ben, to Michelle, you drove her out into the into this, in the middle of an apocalypse, into the arms of John Goodman as Howard, who is obviously not the most stable man in the world. Summerlee Montero as the voice on the radio. She has such a small part in this, it wasn't really worth. Frank Motesk as radio broadcaster, these two people. And that's pretty much the whole cast that you get to see. I mean, there isn't that much there. For what this is, I have to admit, after seeing 400 Days, I was a little leery going into another bunker movie. But at least this movie was not produced by the Sci-Fi Channel. I was afraid that had tainted me. I haven't seen the original Cloverfield in far too long. I have to admit, I have no idea how that movie went. It's kind of one of those things that, you know, it was kind of a found footage / kind of adventure thing, and I can't remember exactly how it ended or what happened. So, you know, it was kind of a forgettable movie for me. It came along in 2008. That's before I started YouTube, before I started really doing movie reviews. So I'm not really sure if I liked it or not back then. Okay, so production companies: Paramount Pictures, Bad Robot, Spectrum Effects, and Paramount Pictures US was our theatrical release distributor. I liked this movie. I want to see it again, you know, on DVD, late at night in the dark. It's good to see horror, even if this is a PG-13 horror. It's good to see horror this way. There wasn't a lot of gore. I mean, the way John Gallagher went out, not exactly your ideal way of killing people in a horror movie, but you don't see all the blood, the gore, the yick, and and there wasn't a lot of splatter and stuff. And I kind of liked that. It made a really good movie. There was minimal cursing. I have to admit, people not cursing in a movie, it's surprisingly refreshing to not hear a long string of just F-bombs. So, that said, writers, You don't have to curse as much. I don't think people normally curse as much as you think they do. And I'm pleasantly surprised that Cloverfield Lane didn't have as much cursing. It's made the movie more enjoyable to watch. Wow. I understand that there's some spoilers with some posters that came out later on in the UK. Believe me, you're going to enjoy this movie. This is your old get your popcorn and your super slaker, hunker down in the theater kind of movie. It was worth it. Whatever it costs to get a ticket, go get some. That said, I see this as a rewatch, if at all possible. I see this as a DVD buy just because, wow, it is a movie. It's shot very simply. It's very clean cut. It's very dark, and it's, it keeps you guessing, and it's very interesting. I see this as a future TV watch, and well, I don't want to spoil it for you. I know it's been out for a couple of weeks now, but I'm not going to spoil it for you. Go see it yourself. So this is Dan the T-shirt guy saying this is the Never Show. And if you like what you see, punch that like button in the face because it lets YouTube know that I'm doing good. It lets me know that I'm doing good. And if you like what you see in here, click that subscribe button, become one of my YouTube friends because I could always use more YouTube friends like you. And I will see you all in the next movie review. Bye!